What's up? What's going on, Pisces? So let's get into it. What are the messages for Pisces at this time? God, Angel, Spirit, Universe, what are the messages that will help Pisces at this time? Okay, Queen of Cups here. What's going on with Pisces? Okay, Pisces, what is going on here? Okay, off the bat, Pisces, I'm feeling like you're torn in between two worlds, two decisions. This could be your emotional world, your home life, and then it could be your work life, okay? You could be feeling like you are pulled into two different directions, okay, for some of y'all. And you could be feeling like you don't know if you have made a bad decision or not. Six of Swords in the reverse, okay? So you could be considering doubling back towards something, or you just haven't made up your mind, so you are going back and forth between two options here, all right? I wouldn't be surprised if I see the Two of Pentacles pretty soon, but I do feel like, you know, it's definitely a decision between your heart and like your wallet or something. Like it's something involving practical decision making, all right? Something that practically makes sense. You know, working hard towards something in a practical manner. And then something that is more emotionally based, okay? Emotionally driven, all right? It's something that is tearing at your heartstrings here. And you could be thinking about doubling back, you know, to a not so good situation because of something pulling on your heartstrings, okay? Something that you can't ignore when it comes to like how you feel emotionally. You're tied here, all right? Let's see, can we clarify this? What is this? All right, so this could be Pisces. Some of you guys could be contemplating leaving a marriage, all right? Four of Wands in the reverse, or leaving your home life, starting over. For some of y'all, maybe even moving to a different city or something like that. Leaving behind something that you have built or have tried to build. You know what I'm saying? You tried to make something work because it was the right thing to do. And now you're kind of torn between something actually practically working for your life and where you want to be at emotionally. All right. I feel like you could be doing something with the right intent, but it's not going to play out for you because it's too turbulent. Like there's just not enough peace here in this situation. It's definitely an unstable situation. And I see why it's like the turbulence of the Six of Swords in the reverse and the Four of Wands, because it's just like something that you thought was super solid, it crumbled and the foundation wasn't secure. All right, so you could be thinking about going back to the basics here, Knight of Pentacles, going back to just rebuilding a strong foundation. All right, but it's also like it has to be in alignment with your heart, your spirit, your soul, because some of you guys are like, this isn't gonna work if I'm not feeling it emotionally. Like that's what you're learning. I think you guys may have built something or did something, but you didn't put your heart in it. You didn't put any passion into it. You didn't put any real love into it. So it didn't sustain it. It crumbled. You know what I'm saying? Things got turbulent because you weren't truly all in. You know what I'm saying? You may have put in the work, but your heart wasn't in it. Your heart wasn't in it. And when your heart isn't in something, Pisces, it's not really ever really going to work out. It's just not. It may temporarily, but being a Pisces, we're just emotionally driven sign. You know what I'm saying? Like things have to line up for our emotions, our heartstrings. If we tap out emotionally, then you know it's kind of like the whole thing can go to shit. And we could care less, honestly, because we're only really tied to what we feel in our hearts and our souls and our spirits. Pisces, as much as we like business and we can be business minded and we can make money or whatever, if our heart isn't in it, then it really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it can go, you know? So there's something that you built, I feel that like your heart wasn't in it. Your heart wasn't in it. It crumbled. It didn't work out. It could have been a relationship, a marriage, a friendship, a job, a home life, whatever, however it resonates to you, you know if I'm talking to you, all right? But your heart wasn't in it. It crumbled. It didn't work out. Now there is some fear of whether you leaving a situation or going back to something. Should you leave? Should you stay? Should you go? What should you do? All right? You're trying to figure out a practical plan here, but it's hard because your emotions are in conflict, I feel. All right, four of swords, yeah, so you could be kind of like tapped out here. All right, and I'm like stuttering now, so I feel like it's definitely making you nervous, this decision, whatever you have to do, and because of it, you could be like tapped out, kind of resting, kind of ignoring what you need to do, just for mental peace. You know what I'm saying? Like you're trying not to let this put you down too much. This Queen of Swords here, this is definitely you stepping into your mental bag. Like you're trying to remain in balance and cut out what you need to cut out of your life. And you're trying to do so, you know what I'm saying, very swiftly. And it's hard because there goes that damn Queen of Cups. You know what I'm saying? Even though the Queen of Swords is here to do what needs to be done, it's like the Queen of Cups is still here too. Like your heart is still in duress, okay? You got to figure it out. You have to make everything line up here for you emotionally as well as, you know, logically, what actually makes sense for you in your life. Okay, I can't tell you what to do. No, you can watch a million tarot readings from sun up to sundown, and they can't tell you what to do. This is between you and your maker. You know what I'm saying? No one can really guide you through this, Pisces, because this is something that you've been going through for a while. And I feel like only you know the blood, sweat, and tears that you've put into this. And so if you're going to cut something out, if you're going to switch something up, if you're going to change directions here, nobody can really give you that advice. All right, I'm all for like spiritual guidance and tarot readings and stuff like that, but that's just to enlighten me. You know what I'm saying? That's just to keep my mind open, my heart open. But at the end of the day, my decisions are my decisions, and nobody can tell me what to do. Nobody can predict my future as what's best for me. That is going to be a decision that lies within me. All right, and that's what you guys have to realize. Like if you have to tap out, tap out. If you guys have to stop watching these readings, stop watching it. I promise you, I won't take offense. You know, stop watching me for a little bit if that is what helps, because I feel like you guys have to make a decision for yourself, and nobody can really give you the answers here because you've already done the show thing. Like, oh, I'm doing this because it looks good and this is what people want me to do and this is like what I think is what's best. But guess what? It didn't work out. It was unsettling in your heart, your mind, your soul, your spirit. So you can't go that route again. You have to do what's best for you, even if nobody on this freaking earth understands why you're doing it. It's just about you. Okay? So I feel like that's the real message here. And bottom of the deck again, we got Ace of Swords. So it's definitely like a decision that has to be made here. All right? There's something that has to be done, and it needs to be done swiftly. It needs to be done with grace, you know what I'm saying? And just like with little, I feel like you got to go with your first instinct. Sorry. You got to go with your first instinct. Some of you guys are just going back and forth and back and forth. Follow your gut feeling, all right? If you feel like something has to go, which clearly I feel like it does, Ace of Swords, new beginnings, clarity, cutting out the bullshit, cutting off the fat, trimming the fat, you know what I'm saying? You have to trim off what you don't need. You have to cut out what's not working for you, and you have to be real about it, all right? So I hope that helps somebody out there. I'm gonna pull, let's do some sweet dream affirmations, because these are like sweet, and I feel like that message was kind of blunt, so let's balance it out. What's the messages that will help the Pisces watching at this time right now? What we got? Connect in the reverse, so you need to take time to connect. And then we have explore. All right, so it says, I create strong emotional connections with the important people in my life. All right, so you could definitely be feeling disconnected right now, because that did come in the reverse. And that could be something that you need to kind of figure out, like, why am I not feeling connected to the people around me? Because I feel like there's a reason for everything. There's a reason you're feeling the way you're feeling. All right, it says explore here. I explore new horizons as I follow my passion. What did I tell you? Your heart got to be in what you're doing, Pisces. Your heart has to be in it. If your heart ain't in it, it's not really going to work for you. It's just going to exhaust your time, exhaust your energy. And I'm telling you, you're going to regret it. You have to do what you really feel like makes sense in your heart. All right. And your mind. It has to be an equal balance. All right. It says, I explore new horizons as I follow my passion. Now is the time to move forward. All right. So Pisces, it's time to move. It's time to move forward. We already know this. All right. So I truly hope these messages helped you in some way, shape, or form. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you later. Bye.